Luke Cage, obviously, a character means a lot to people. When we meet him, where's he at in his life?
When you meet Luke Cage in Jessica Jones series, he is working in a bar. He's laying low in Hell's Kitchen and trying to make ends meet. Basically, just keeping to himself. He's a guy with a lot of history. He's a fugitive on the run. No one really knows who he is and his true identity. So he's kind of just staying to himself. So when you find him there, he's just kind of like going about his everyday life, trying to just make put the pieces back together. And the pieces we're talking about are pieces that you'll find out later why he is the way he is and why he's on the run and why he's hiding all these things.
What is it about Jessica that draws the two of them together?
I think people broken souls. I think the two of them are a little damaged inside, and who isn't? When you're looking for love, when you're looking for someone to make you feel whole, I think the two of them have pieces that are missing, and they're kind of opposite too. And I think opposites attract. I think visually they're opposite. I think the way they behave are opposite. If you even look at the way their apartments are, if you even pay attention to the way their apartments are, it's a different setup. So I feel like they're just opposites, but at the same time, there's something that they can't quite deny, and something innate inside them that draws them together. And that's something that's really cool about the writing, because we all want to see ourselves represented on screen, and I feel like in this case Marvel has taken a big risk and a big leap of faith that in the world that we're in today, that people can see these two people together and see them as a couple that makes sense, that they don't have to explain. It just is.
Was it cool for you to get this chance to establish the character, be in several episodes, and then move on to your own show knowing what you sort of learned about him in Jessica Jones?
Yeah, that's the best part. The best part was basically, hey, this is my buddy Ika. My buddy Ika Darvo, guys. Yeah. So, the whole thing was really cool because honestly, I was like, I get to warm up. I get to warm up to bringing this character to life in Luke Cage, and it was daunting because they didn't have a lot of material, and I was wondering like, how do I find the character before I launch my own series? But it helped because I really was like, this is a good warm up. I get to establish him and his relationship with Jessica and who he is, his point of view, and all that stuff. Get it very grounded, and then when I go to Harlem, Uptown, I get to explore even more in a rich and meaningful way. The writing changes quite a bit, but it was really helpful. It was scary, but it was helpful, very helpful.
Are you finding that tonally? Obviously the Netflix shows have a sort of established tone with Daredevil, but is Jessica Jones and Luke Cage has series that feel a little different, sort of what you're going for, the attitude of them?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything has its own unique tone. Daredevil has its tone. Jessica Jones has a really unique tone that I really like. If you saw the first two episodes, the opening credits, the music, that defines what Jessica Jones is, and the way it riffs and the way it starts subtle and stuff like that. And when you find, Luke Cage, he goes to Harlem, completely different backdrop, completely different culture, different musicality, different tone, even the lingo. Everything starts to feel a little different because Luke is hanging out with a different group of people, and so we have a different flavor for everybody, I think. Yeah.
What's it like for you to think about within the next couple years you're going to be starring, with Kristen, you're going to be there with Jessica Jones, with Daredevil, and with whoever they cast as your buddy Danny in Defenders? Is that sort of strange to think I'm going to be part of the superhero team?
Yeah, no, it's a cool thing to think about. It's like before, as an actor, you always want a little bit of consistency. Oh, look at this thing! This is great.
That is impressive.
Where did you get that thing from? Oh my God, that is awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. Kristen and I, we get along, we have a great time, and honestly, I think the next few years will be great. It's nice to have something we can look forward to. We can actually wrap our minds around and know what's coming next, and that's hard to do as an actor, to know where you're going to be in the next couple of years. And that being said, it'll open up some more opportunities for us, more things for us to do down the line. You know what I mean?